giving our city just what we need.
The views and opinions of the guests and hosts you hear are not necessarily those of the staff and management of Radio One, its sponsors, or its advertisers.
I know a place. Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody worried. Ain't no smiling faces. No, no, lying to the races. Help me. Come on, come on. Somebody help me now. I'll take you there. Help me, y'all. I'll take you there. Help me now. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, mercy. I'll take you there. Oh, let me take you now. I'll take you there. Oh, let me take you there. I'll take you there. Very, say your piano now. All right. Come on now. Play on it. Play on it. Daddy now. Daddy. All right, now, baby, little baby, need you here, help me out. Come on, little baby. All right. Boom, 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 boom. And fucking so. I know a place, y'all. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody crying. I'll take you there. Ain't nobody worried. I'll take you there. No smiling faces. I'll take you there. Lie to the races. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Mercy now. I'll take you there. I'm calling for mercy. I'll take you there. Mercy. I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, I wanna take you there. Just take me by my hand. I'll take you. Let me lead the way. Oh, I'll take you there. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. Let me take you there. I'll take you there. Ain't no smiling faces. I'll take you there. Up in here, lying to the race. I'll take you there. You got let me. I'll take you there. Take you on the line. I'll take you there. Oh, all right. I'll take you there. Oh, all right. I'll take you there. Oh, I'll take you there. Oh, yeah, I'll take you there. Oh, yeah, I'll take you there.
Ravens, I don't know, maybe.
Good morning. You are listening to 106.1 Praise FM, one of Radio One's favorite stations, and you are listening to I Know a Place and I Want to Take You There. And this is a talk radio strategy program hosted by your favorite host, Dr. Matthew L. Jones, and I am your favorite co-host, Jamie Chris. But good morning, Dr. Jones. I'm so glad you're here with us today and not traveling out here in the world. You know how you like the jet set.
And good morning. since you mentioned that, I wasn't going to say this first, but this is a go for a ride day.
Ooh, the
Uh,
what now?
A go for a ride day.
Go for a ride day?
Yeah, that's.
Okay,
But
well,
I'm
tell
coming
me
back
more
to that.
about
I'll talk about the days later. But since you
yes.
mentioned that I'm traveling, this is a go for a ride day. So
Okay.
those individuals who wondering what they should do, go on, get in your car and just take a ride.
Well, gas is a little high these days, so don't go too far, people.
Gas a little high. This
Yes,
is
it
going up a
is.
little bit, isn't it?
Yes, I'm just learning.
But we are delighted to be able to hear on this National Lung Cancer Awareness Day and National Diabetic Awareness, and there are other kind of conditions that we can be aware of, breast cancer awareness and health literacy month awareness and all of these things. But tomorrow I'll be emphasizing the avenue that we have in relation to God to open the door to all of those conditions. So we'll come back to that later.
Okay.
But anyway, good morning. I haven't said good morning
Yeah,
yet.
right. You ain't saying D.C.
Good morning.
America,
Good
you
morning,
ain't supposed to.
Baltimore. Wake up, Baltimore. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. We have a march going on around the church in the city today.
Oh, really?
Yes, the lady that I hired as when I was state president to work as an office, she was a member here. She passed away after donating her life and services. So every year they had this special march.
Yes, it's the Alexis Brown Maddox breast cancer walk today. But we're an older group here, and it's kind of rainy and whatever. So we're not walking so much, but we do have donor sheets that we're turning in.
Okay.
We have been so successful. I want to say, is this our 4th walk? And we have raised an average of $3,000 per year
That's amazing.
for our walk. So we have some ladies here today that are turning in their sheets.
Okay.
And for our walkathon. You know, Concord is a busy church.
Y'all stay doing the work of the Lord outside the
So
walls.
let me finish saying good morning to
Yeah.
D.C., good morning, Delaware, good morning, Virginia, good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning. Let me say, since the new mayor of New York came to our area
Oh,
this
wow.
past week and met with the president, let me say good morning to New York also.
Okay. Well,
today.
all right. That's an FY. I didn't know that the mayor from New York came to D.C. to visit with the president.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess he did. I guess the president in like his inauguration speech.
Yeah.
Well,
And my daughter's in town. She's from New York. So we
Okay.
have a whole bunch of folk from New York in
Okay.
town.
Yes, I love that.
yes, your daughter's from New York, so we definitely need to say good morning, New York, isn't that right? We definitely
Love
have to say good morning, New York. But also, let me other days, National Adoption Day. National Adoption. This is a desire to become closer to a family, to give support to those individuals who may not have parents. It's an outreach development that a person can have in their lives. In other words, the Gospel of Matthew, I believe it said that we are the light. That's one of the instances that the person can be a light in the life of individuals who don't have a parents. So this is National Adoption Day. Humane Society Anniversary Day. Well, and so one thing that I want to kind of emphasize, it is the recognition that every opportunity you have tomorrow is determined by your intention, your purpose, and your skill today. So be conscious of the fact that you are doing today may open doors tomorrow. So we'll focus on service to others today, and that may provide a special aid and service to us tomorrow. Cancer awareness, cancer awareness. What I wanted to maybe push a little bit tomorrow is that as we focus on Cancer Awareness Month or Day, God is present. That's what I want to emphasize. God is present. It says in Ephesians 3, verse 20, now unto him who is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that dwells in us.
Okay.
He can do all beyond what we can expect and think by the power that dwells in us. So there's a power that dwells in us. So we are able to do these things. Also, we sometimes then not recognizing the power that dwells within us, sell ourselves cheap or short. We don't trust ourselves. Now, we got this power that is in us, but we don't trust, we don't have confidence and trust for ourselves. We don't have enough faith in God to know that he can provide that power within us. So we have a lack of confidence in ourselves and a lack of faith and confidence in the power and the presence of God that will enable us to do abundantly above anything that we're able to think that we can't do. So there's Isaiah 58 talks about steps that we need to be conscious of if we're going to be the light. He says that first thing that that we need to do, he said that we should share food with the hunger. Feed the hunger. Now, that's one thing that Concord is doing today. They got all of this food that they gathered yesterday.
Yes, Dr. Jones. Because I remember you talked about being the beacon on the hill.
Yes.
Last year, and I told you Concord could not be the beacon of the hill if we did not do outreach to this community. And we have been so successful this year. We put the word out to the Concordians, and they came through.
Ooh.
Big time. So initially, what did we start out with a couple of years ago? We said we were going to do like 15 families. And then last year we did 25 families. And so this year we said, well, 30,
Unlimited.
30 families, but we're up to 40 families. So
Along with the
Yes.
elementary schools, how many schools?
we did 3 schools.
3 schools.
Okay.
Forest Park High School,
Nice.
Liberty Elementary, and Calvin Rodwell Elementary Middle. So we did 3 schools, and of course we did members here of Concord and some members of the community.
The community, yes.
The Howard Park
So
community.
so that's number one. This is Isaiah 58. Now this is what this will lead to. Now watch this now. He said, first of all, feed the hungry, right? Secondly, it said, shelter the poor. Shelter, of course, we know that we provide housing and all that. We have people right now who in our apartment building that have not been able to pay, you're kind of providing this shelter to the poor. And the other thing, the last thing they said on there, clothe the naked. Provide. And that's one thing that we do, that we have participated with up in Carroll County, office up there. We carried so many clothes up there last year. They sent us a letter already this year saying, we appreciate what you did last year. Can you do it again for us this year?
Oh, wow.
Clothes,
That's
all of
amazing.
Is it Springfield?
Yeah.
Springfield State Hospital?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the governor sent us a letter,
Oh, nice.
and Dr. Jones said, as he usually says, Parker, here, do this. And we collected toiletries,
Yeah. That's
clothing, all kinds of stuff, because they said they were in need. And when I tell you, what did we have? A van?
We had.
A van filled all the way to the top with toiletries.
It was so much. I'm trying to figure out. Do we have an extra? I know we.
And then we had a car. We put in his car, and the thing, we had so much stuff. And I said, Dr. Jones, you're gonna have to be the line leader and take this stuff out Liberty Road. and take it there and have prayer with them. And
we did.
And Dr. Jones was like, oh, this was just a wonderful experience. So they want stuff this year too?
We have a letter, got a letter,
Oh.
saying we appreciate what you did, and if you were
They want to know,
available.
are you coming back? They say, we need to know now. They want a response.
But
You haven't reached out to them
now,
yet.
Now, notice those three things that the 58th chapter of Isaiah said. Then look what it led to. It said, then you will know that you are the light. It will come forth like the dawn of the day. The light, you do this thing, you will be the light. And your light will come forth like the dawn of the day. And your healing will be quick. So this is, so we're talking about counsel. So he's saying that this type of attitude opens up yourself that the power of God could be in. So your healing going to be quick.
Yeah.
God heals you. But then he goes on to say, you can call on the name of the Lord and the Lord will answer. You can, he said, then he said, you can call his name and the Lord will say, I'm here. And it's amazing that we can develop the type of attitude that we can hear God speaking to us. Now that's a special level of spiritual development.
It is.
You can, if you allow yourself to be open to these steps. He said, do these things: feed the hungry, clothe the naked, take care of the poor, and then you will be a light. And when you're that light, then your light will be coming forth just like the sun come in the morning, bright.
Okay.
And then it said, then your healing will be quick.
So what is that? So the breakdown of that is what? To pour into others and to do all the things, and God will heal you?
It's saying that you can't be God-given.
Right. Okay. Understood.
If you're gonna be doing all of this giving, then you have opened yourself up for God to be abundantly above anything that you can even think of.
Yes, by doing his work.
To be coming to you.
Got it.
So if you really want the power of God come to you in this fashion, then what you need to do is be willing to give freely to those that need help.
I like the way you put that. Be willing to give freely to those that need help. I know that's right.
And
Yeah.
watch what God, you can't.
Well, you can't, because, I mean, what is
You
it?
can't be
Matthew
God-given.
6:33 says, seek ye
Sometimes
first
we
the
don't.
kingdom,
Sometimes we
and all
are,
of these things will be added.
yeah.
So, he'll
Sometimes
do
we
it.
are giving, and we think, oh, I done enough here, and not recognizing that the more you give, the more He gonna give to you, because God's not gonna allow you to beat Him giving.
I like the way you put that. That he will not allow you to beat him giving. Love that.
So that's why. So this. But I'm gonna, of course, that's gonna be kind of my focus for tomorrow, coming from Ephesians.
Yeah, you don't want to give him too much, Dr. Jones. They got to listen tomorrow because you're going to be live
I
at
haven't
5 p.m.
I
tomorrow.
haven't given nothing like it, nothing.
I feel like you're giving a sermon for
No,
tomorrow.
I haven't given nothing like it. But you just don't know the rest of the story. There's so much other that we're going to expand on. There will be provisions to those who, we have people in the congregation who dealing with health issues. We have people in the congregation who have been dealing with health issues, and God has healed them. So all of this is to let the world know that we are talking to individuals right in the congregation who have had all of these experiences. This is not something new to them. They have had these experiences. They have been sick. They have been told that there was no cure for them. And all at once, God healed them.
Gotta love God.
And the way we do it here at Concord, at the end of the services, we allow people to come from the audience to come up and testify, give their testimony as to what God has done and the provision that God has done, and let the people know that God is moving right here in their lives. And you get a chance to meet individuals who the doctor said they couldn't be healed, and now they are healed. Right? You'll be able to talk to them. And you can explain, that you can talk to them, and you can receive inspiration, motivation from them. That's what a fellowship is about. Fellowship, the purpose of a fellowship is to strengthen the person who needs strengthening. You know, because you can be, if you got somebody that can really give personal evidence of what has happened to them, then they'll give you more assurance.
I love the way you put that. I think that's like a call to action. So any churches that are listening, any pastors, anybody that's listening that could actually, I guess, get a word to your pastors and to your church leadership, I think that's a call to action. Like, that's what I miss. I remember being a little girl going to my church on Wednesdays for prayer meeting. And it's like, okay, your mom dragged you out, you're young, you're like, oh my God. But then when you start hearing people's testimony, what God has done for them, it lets you know how real God is. And as a little girl, just hearing the testimonies, you know, I would stand up and say, I'd like to thank the Lord for waking me up this morning, starting me on my way. If I was annoyed with my mom, I had 4 lines, and she would look at us with the look of death, like, you better get up and give your testimony. The Lord woke you up today, right? But I'm getting to the fact that, you know, a lot of churches, like, that's important, like, to hear, other than a pastor getting up there preaching and telling you what he, you know, the word that he believes that God put in him to tell you. It's like hearing other believers and connecting with the faith and getting those testimonies of what God is doing in people's lives versus just what the pastor's saying. It encourages people, and that's what it's all about. Like, God, I mean, I'm not going to say he only, but he heals people that he trusts with the opportunity to give the testimony.
Yeah, and sometimes when the pastor is doing it, the logic of the people will be, well, he close to God. That's why he's receiving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's, you want to hear from normal people
Yeah.
who are living everyday lives and aren't doing the things. And so, you know, because you go to these churches and it's like, it's so all about, you know, just the formality of the program. The preachers just want to preach. It's not about really connecting with the folks in the congregation. And I love that about Concord. You guys, not only you constantly doing the work outside the 4 walls of the church, constantly connecting with the community, constantly connecting with the schools in the community, building relationships where you can have events at the schools within the community. Ramona just had something at Forest Park. I mean, you guys are doing all the work, and then let alone at the end of service, and when you guys have the opportunity, you allow anybody in the congregation that wants to give up and talk about what the Lord has done for them. That's what it's all about. And churches just aren't doing that. And I think that should be a call to action. So if you're listening and you know your church doesn't do it, which is probably 90% of the churches that are listening to us now, they should implement that.
And make an emphasis on what fellowship means.
Yeah, that's the thing. What does fellowship really mean? It's not just coming to do this program that you have printed out and we're just supposed to follow it. Scripture, prayer, singing, hymn, missionary, sing, pastor preach, and benediction. Like, that's not fellowshipping.
Fellowship is the person near
It's
you.
an interaction.
Yeah.
You have to be interactive.
And working and interfering and encouraging one another, you know, fellowship.
Exactly,
Is
fellowshipping.
yeah.
So I like that. So the call to action is just a fellowship. It's real simple. Churches, y'all need to learn how to well, no, y'all need to go back, because I think that's how it used to be. So we need to tap into the fellowship portion of it. I think it would make it more, I think more young people would come to church. More people would come to church. Like, people just don't want to sit in the pew anymore and just, I mean, you have our older generation that doesn't mind, but people just don't want to come and sit in a pew and see the people at the podium do the same thing every Sunday and just leave. They don't feel it. So I think fellowshipping and interaction and allowing regular people outside the pastors who live everyday lives to communicate and talk about what God is doing for them is so important.
And I was just going to say, that's why we have Mrs. Parker here, because she is directly involved in everything that comes up
Oh, I don't know, because when I was talking, she was like, give me like, it was like the look was going straight. So I don't know. I feel like she got something she want to say or add to that. I don't really know. Or she like, I don't want no parts of the conversation. I can't tell which one it was. But she got a little stiff on me. I don't know.
No.
Oh my goodness. So what do you think? Like, you think that? Do you think that? I mean, because your church, you guys are interactive, so you don't really have that stigma process. I mean, I guess you don't really have that issue yourself because you're a part of a church that's doing that.
We as I told you, we're a busy church. Um, we have to. I personally believe you have to give back to the community, and we have to give back to the Howard Park community, the schools in this area. That's why we reached out to those schools so that they could, for families. And I was the one, I called 40 people yesterday.
See, I
They
told
were
you.
very, they were just so happy, and they were like, oh, wow. Where? I said, Concord Baptist Church, 5204 Liberty Heights. Oh, I know where that is. Well, come on by. So if I called you yesterday, be here tomorrow between 11:30 and 12:30. But of course, you're welcome to come worship with us tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And it's Purple Sunday.
Oh, Purple Sunday. Okay, go Ravens.
Yes,
Have to have my
go
purple on.
Ravens. But it's also the color purple. I call it the color purple. I was very interested. I said, I want to know, why are we making awareness of all these different cancers in the month of November? So I said, I need to look up the biblical meaning of the month of November, or whatever. And it said something about restoration and divine alignment and turnaround.
Wait a minute. That's
I
deep.
said, that's deep. Right? Yeah, that's exactly what I said.
Ooh.
I said, what?
Yeah.
And then I already knew about the color purple. You know, that's wealth.
Yes.
That's power and royalty. And then it talked about something magical power.
Ooh,
So I added another word. I said magical healing power.
Magical healing
We're
power.
going to take a break
Okay.
because we want her to take our time and carry us all the way through this. We're going to take a break now. He already come out and said we time to take a break. We are the people. What we going to have today? What song we going to have today?
Well, you already know it's the same song. It's time to make a change. We are the people and we can do it.
We
every
are the people
Saturday
and
at
we
the
can
same
do
time.
it.
Exactly. We'll be right back after the song, guys. Yes.
What? Yep. Here we go. We are the people who can do it. Oh, yeah. It's time. Time to make the change. We are the people who can do it. Yo, Mob, kick it for me one time. What is the world coming to? Seems like everyone is running from the truth. Yep. We got gathered up and fine, walking to the night. We're the people, we can do it if we try. I know we can do it. Somebody ask me, why do we have to go through it? It's just a test of our faith. Oh, we're living day to day. We don't know where, we don't know when, but it's coming from the sky. It's time. About that time. Oh, time to make the change. We are the people who can do it. Oh, it's up to you. It's time. It's about that time, y'all. Time to make the change. We are the people who can do it. Yo, Mob, keep it for me one more time. It's Jesus is spreading mighty fast. It's earthquakes are moving through the land. It ain't nothing but a sign that it make up our mind. We're the people, we can do it if we try. I know we can do it. Somebody ask me, why do we have to go through it? It's just a test of our faith. We just live this day by day.
and downs. You better think about it or you won't be around. What we need is a little bit of love, sent by one from heaven up above. Take a seat, it's simple and plain. This ain't no game, you know what I'm saying.
Oh, we are back. We are the people, and we can do it. We can.
Part. Okay. Time to make a change. And Dr. Jones, you all the people. You can do everything, right?
We are the people, and we can do it. I tell you,
Yeah.
if there's time to make a change, and we are encouraging people, let's get to it. We, it's. I think I don't like to be too political, but some amazing, impressive things have been taking place. Some. Well, first of all, the MSNBC changed their name.
Oh, really?
Yes, they're no longer MSNBC. Is Now, yeah, MS Now, I think it's what it is. And but the point is that they are giving illustrations of historical facts about the attitude of people originally and what their intentions were when they were trying to develop certain type of government and principles by which this government must exercise. And as a result, they are showing as a result of these principles and this emphasis that the government had have led the United States into one of the major leading democracies in the world. Now, it was not the greatest at the beginning. Matter of fact,
What do you mean they not? Okay.
at the beginning, they had to come out of England.
Okay.
Yeah.
He went way back.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute.
1776.
No,
Okay.
don't do me like
Well,
that. You gotta bring it up to speed for me. I'm
1776,
gonna
right.
need you to wheel it back in.
But see, some of those principles that they're highlighting
Yeah.
was written in 1776, and these
Okay.
principles that they were written in 17 was written to
1776.
demonstrate
Mm-hmm.
how people should live together.
How people should
All
live
men
together.
are created equal. They had all that in there. See what
That
I'm saying?
everybody's created equal. I
Yeah.
love that.
So these principles, they are saying, and then the unique thing, one thing that
Tell me
about
what's
five
unique
or
about
six congressmen or senators, congressmen, individuals
Uh-huh.
got on the talk show and said that,
the new MS Now.
well, they
Or
were
what are
on
we
a
talking about here?
private tour, and they brought it to that.
Okay.
But what they emphasized was that the soldiers should not violate legal principles. They should not obey. They should not do what the law said that they shouldn't do. They should not take orders to do stuff that is not legally should be done.
Said should not legally be done. And so
Yeah.
where are we going with this? What are we saying this to say?
But these principles
Okay.
that was illustrated, that is coming up, was showing how it is affecting different areas of the country.
Oh yeah, of course. I think that's
Major
true.
effect in different areas of the country, and allowing people, even individuals who had been negative before, have become positive. And this is the critical thing that we are
Okay.
facing.
Got it. And what you about to say? I feel like
Oh,
you want to say
no,
something. Give it to me. I'm
Because
ready.
at one point I was addicted to MSNBC.
Okay.
Rachel
Yeah.
Maddow, and when Joy Reid was
Joy-
there.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't gotten over Joy Reid.
Yeah.
Oh no,
I
Dr.
know.
Jones is real salty. He was sad. I was like,
I-
Dr. Jones, we're not gonna spend an hour talking about
I think I
why they
have
let Joy
been
Reid go.
boycotting them basically.
Oh no.
But I want to say is in what you're talking about, I read something about how the generals in the Joint Chiefs of Staff were basically saying that they had no confidence in our current leadership, and that they wanted to do what was best for the country and follow the Constitution, and not basically just saying that they didn't feel current leadership was knowledgeable and was doing things in good faith.
Mm.
And that they, as their Joint Chiefs of Staff and the generals, and I mean, I trust them, me personally, over someone that has no military background and really has been about the destruction of the spirit of our country. And that we have a group of men and women who said, you know what, that's enough. We're going to do what the Constitution says.
Well,
We shouldn't violate it.
so we just
soldiers,
talking about
right.
the soldiers shouldn't violate.
so we're talking about MSNBC now switching over to MSN now, and
Yeah.
so they decided that they wanted to rebrand just based on where we are in the country and all the things, right? And that you just heard is a opinion of our guest, Mr. President. Don't cancel my show.
I didn't say
I know,
his
no, I
name.
know, I'm joking. But when we say current leadership,
did
everybody knows what
not.
we're talking about. But I mean,
did
it's a real
not.
conversation. We're having this conversation, and people are very much entitled to feel how they feel. But I want to see what MSNBC is going to do. Like, it's MSN now, MS
MS
now.
now.
MS now. So they're rebranding. So we're just going to see where this goes, right? So we're going to see, and they're supposed to be doing something different. What do they have? Like new television shows, new television programming, new hosts, and they're just doing a whole revamp here? Because I missed the memo.
I think it's the same old host that they have left.
Okay.
Because I think, Rachel is more outspoken than anybody,
Yeah.
and they kept her on. So
Yeah, and if y'all looking for
And-
another journalist since y'all rebranding, my name's
And
Jamie
the guy that
Johnson.
come on at the guy that come on at 10 o'clock.
I don't know.
Well, the guy that whatever I forgot the name of his show, but he come on at 10 o'clock.
At night?
10 o'clock every
Okay.
night. 10 o'clock and on the show.
Mm-hmm.
10 to 11.
Okay.
And I think, and then of course the other guy, the younger guy that comes on as well, but he's very good. But the guy that come on 10 to 11, he give basic principles from the origin until the present, and
Mm-hmm.
and of course they have attempted to do harm to him and all that stuff, but it doesn't bother him at all.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
I get it, and you're right. And my coworker and I, we were just talking last week, and we were just saying, like how just the television and news and all the networks, it's more like an entertainment source now, and they give you what they want to give you, all the things. And she was just saying, like, she has transitioned from not watching the television so much, but she just listens to, what is it, NPR, like Maryland Public Radio. Like, she listens to basic news where she just wants to get the
as she should.
the
My
raw
daughter
report.
is a journalist with
right, she
NPR.
is. Yes, she
so
is,
yes,
NPR.
please listen to NPR.
Yeah, and they say just giving the basics, like
this
just what
this
happened.
day is Love Your Freckles.
Love your freckles.
Yeah.
Do my moles count as freckles? Love my
Freckles,
moles?
Love Your
Okay.
Freckles Day.
I love that.
I didn't throw that out yet.
Dr.
but
Jones,
I
you
think
come up with these
when
days
you-
out of nowhere.
when you
Love
start
your
talking-
freckles day.
Yeah, when
What
you-
was the other one? How do we start the
is
show?
it?
Take
For
a ride.
freckles, you have to be a redhead, right?
I don't know.
My mother had freckles.
Well, I know some.
Yeah.
I know some
Yeah,
brownies
a lot of
that have
times,
freckles too.
a lot of
yeah.
times
Yeah.
freckles be
Freckles.
referring to white people, right?
Huh?
This is also for the white people.
Freckles?
That's the reason I thought about it because
My mother had freckles.
I was talking
Yeah.
about the white guy that did.
I'm just out. I'm just
What
out.
is no? I mean, I think realistically, yeah, like freckles were originally, I guess, people that are Caucasian or white
Yeah,
descendant.
yeah,
They
I
were
think,
the
yeah.
ones that. But I when I got older, I realized that was not true. There are
That's right.
African American / Black people, whatever you want to call them, who has freckles. Like
Yeah.
I think freckles is just whatever your skin pigment. Isn't it like your skin pigmentation
Yes,
or
it
something?
is.
I don't.
Yeah.
But this is the
I'm
special
not
day
about to talk
for
about
them.
freckles. Okay, special day freckles, and the other one will take a ride day. So we back to the days again. So we done left talking about, okay, guys, we no longer talking about MSNBC. MSN
National
now,
Adoption
MS
Day.
now. We're not talking about that. Dr. Jones is giving his what is it called? A snippet of the message for tomorrow. He's talked about the days, which again, take a ride day today, celebrate your freckles today. And what was the other one you just said? It was another one just now. I missed that one. It was another National Adoption Day. Now that is significant meaning. Shout out to all the people, all of the, I want to say parents, but all the individuals who have taken in other people's children and have adopted them, or whether it's foster care, all that. Like, kudos to those folks who took time out of, who's taking time out of their lives to pour into someone else who needs another child who needs that. So yeah, I love that. So it's a good day.
Development of the Square face worshipers.
So now we're switching over to the Development of the Square, which is our Saturday school.
That's
every Saturday at 10 a.m. here.
This is a special group.
Okay, special group.
Special school.
Out of the Development of the Square.
Faith worship. They're going to be traveling across the country.
Oh.
And they're going to be in.
Take me with them. Yeah.
They're going to be in Richmond, Virginia.
Uh-huh.
I'm speaking to the churches in Richmond. Please give me a call if you would like for them to show up at your church.
Wait a minute, what happened now? All right, so wait a minute, let's circle back. So the Development of the Square, which is our Saturday school, because so people who never listened to the show before, we have a youth group that comes here. It's called Development of the Square. It's a Saturday school that starts every Saturday
at 10 a.m. But then the faith worship is the group that's
right. I'm going to separate them. So the Saturday school is for because we're still open, so people can register their children. They show up here.
It's going on right now.
10 a.m. Saturday morning. It's Development of the Square, and Development of the Square focuses on education, recreation, the arts, and then financial literacy, right? Economics.
And spirituality.
So that's what we do here. So it's free. Your kids come every Saturday at 10 a.m. Please bring the babies, bring the young people. It's all the way up to high school, and they're here every Saturday, and it's free. You just register your children.
Group come Development of the Square.
Yep. And then out of that group, we have the Faith Worshipers. Which is a special group that's going to now.
Now the Faith Worshipers. The Square started 15 years ago, 16 years ago. And out of those, and a lot of those individuals were elementary school, 15 years, they're college graduates and all that stuff now, right?
Yep, absolutely.
But they still involved, and these are the faith worshipers. These are adult, not quite adults, but children and high school and college students as well. So they will be traveling.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in Richmond, and we want the churches in Richmond that want to. They will be, I will talk about the churches later that they will be in Richmond, but they are requesting that there are other churches in Richmond that want them to come to them, and they will be glad to come, and you'll be, and it's a theater you'll be
So that's what I was going to say, what are they coming to do? That's what I'm trying to get to, because if I'm listening, I want to know why am I calling the faith worshipers to my church?
They're coming to perform drama,
Okay. So like skits, so they're going to do like entertainment,
Yeah.
Christian entertainment within the
yes.
church. So they're going to travel around, and so if churches want to implement what they're doing into their church service or into a program, the faith worshipers are open to come.
Yes, they're going to be
And they're starting with
We're going to give
Virginia.
the times when they're going to be in that area,
Okay.
which is a latter part of January. We'll give that time for the churches, and I will,
So they're going on tour.
Yeah,
I hear you,
they are projecting to try to get all the way to Arkansas.
Lord, help us all. Well, Dr. Jones, I'm excited to see where they're going to go. So we'll have to tap into them and find out what they have going on and constantly just plug in what they're doing. And again, this is a group of young people from the Development of the Square Saturday School, and they are now opening up opportunities for, starting with Virginia, to go into churches and provide
one thing
skits and
that they have already been doing, they've been writing their own plays. They write plays.
Yeah, this is Ramona's group, right, that we talked about. So
write plays,
everything's
they make
original content.
Yeah. They draw, they're very good at writing plays, and a lot of things that they're writing are going to national television.
Yeah, I mean, they're the arts. They write songs. They do all the things. Like, I love the production of everything that Ramona does with her group. And let's be clear, Ramona has worked from all types of productions, all the way to Tyler Perry sets, all the things.
Yeah,
so I
Tyler
already know
Perry
it's
and
good.
all them,
Yeah, don't play with Ramona.
So
Don't play with her.
However, let me talk a little bit before we go any further here. Let me talk about the community-led empowerment and nurturing.
What is this?
Community-led empowerment and nurturing. That's a
Community-led empowerment and worship.
And nurturing.
And nurturing, okay.
Community-led empowerment and nurturing.
Okay. Cleanse?
When you put that together, it's CLEAN.
That's a lot, but tell me about this cleanse.
It's a group, Concord group, that creating a strategy to reach out to the people who are on the blocks throughout the city.
Well, you said y'all busy, didn't you? Lord Jesus, my head is going ping, 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 ping.
Yeah, this is a community business, Concord business group. Concord business group, as they stretch out through the community. And what they're trying to do, they are brochures throughout the whole
They
community.
send in brochures
And on the
where
brochure
throughout the
will
community.
be there would be a list of things on the brochure that if they want to be involved in or want to develop or want to do, there will be a telephone number they can call and give their name.
All right, take
And
me back
these are the
again.
things that they're going to be available. It's
This
going
is
to
a
be
group.
LLC or corporation. Now, there are people on the streets who think they have skills and business, would like to have a business. We will assist them in developing an LLC or corporation.
All right, so take me back. I want to get this clear. So for the people that are listening, there is a group that Concord has developed, and they are like, give me the name again. It's a
Community-led empowerment and nurturing.
Community-led empowerment and nurturing,
Clean.
which is clean. Clean?
Clean.
Clean. Okay, clean. All right, there we go. Clean. All right, so I'm focused on clean. And they are going to go out into the community, which are outside these four walls, go out into the community, and they're going to connect with folks and give out these brochures.
We're going to spread brochures throughout the whole
throughout
city.
the city. And this brochure is
We'll have
going to
on there
be for
a list of things.
Okay, but we're talking about this brochure is going to go to people, like if I'm just a random person standing outside on the street corner.
Every corner.
Every corner, we're going to give this brochure out, and this is a brochure for people who want to be empowered to either get into a trade or to start a business or to see what they have an interest in.
There'll be a list of things on
A
there.
list of things.
And the phone number.
And a
they
phone
can
number.
Call and
Gotta
leave
be a
their
phone
name.
number, Dr.
and-
Jones. Better be a phone number on there.
Yeah, and call and say, I want to, my desire is to have a corporation.
A corporation.
And what we'll do, we'll put them on the schedule to train them to get the
Get their
My desire to
corporation,
have an LLC. Or I have personal skills that I would like to be able to tie in with a business that exists, and so they can utilize my skills. So we'll
Okay.
focus on personal skills, supported businesses. We're going to have a list of businesses that are supportive business. Two forms of supportive business. One, support business that help support the community, or business that being supported by the community.
Okay, businesses that want to help the community, businesses that are being supported by the community. But this is perfect because, see, if people never listen, this is all what the concept is about.
When we start tying into the business, out of that, we want the housing program to come. So those businesses will participate with individuals who would like to have a house. We're encouraging the business to support them so they can get their house through their business because they have demonstrated the skills they have to support your business.
Okay, I like that, and I think so. And this is just a general thing. I think so because we didn't say this already on the platform, but if people never listened before, that's what this program is all about, right? So the first stage of this program is we just talk about how the Black church is and has always been the strongest economic entity within that Black community, right? So that's the first stage that we kind of just want to hone on to that this has always been the hub that people tend to in 2025 overlook. Then the next portion is that we want to empower young people to start a business of their own. And what that looks like is that people within the church that are business owners or have skills to implement or enhance people's businesses or to start a business, however you want to look at it. People in the church or outside the church that have businesses that we want them to mentor these young people, right?
Yes.
And so we always say young people.
And grown old folks.
Yeah, I was going to say, because there's no right or wrong age to start a business, because I always stop there and I'm always like, look, you can be like Harry Ford, the Walmart guy, the chicken KFC
I think
guy.
Ford was about 50 when he started those Kentucky Fried Chicken.
No, he was in his 60s. I think he was like 60 or 62.
Well,
It's a whole list of them.
Yeah.
I mean, from Christian Dior, you have these major businesses that are multi-millionaire, billionaires that started their businesses after 40, between the age of 40 and 65. So we always know that there's no right or wrong age to start a business. So we want the first stage of this program, which we have been doing, and we've been getting lots of business owners on the show. I mean, from business owners to pastors, parishioners, community leaders to come on and talk about what they do. And in case there's someone that wants to start that same type of business or be that or involved in the same type of community activism, that's what we open, those conversations up for. And then the second phase is to talk about the industrial arts, right? And we talk about putting the industrial arts back into the school system in elementary school. And I think what I've been implementing, instead of just industrial arts, like the arts in general, whether it's entertainment, because somebody may not have the skill of carpentry, but they may have the skill, like Ramona said, of writing or of singing or things of that nature. So
and
just putting those back
if you do it in elementary school,
by the time they get to high school, they're good.
You have motivated them to be conscious of the fact that they have the skill.
Yeah. So if they don't go to college or they don't graduate from high school, they have that sustainability that they need to survive. Like, I think that's important.
Yeah.
So putting the industrial arts and the arts back into the school system, the elementary school, because I know here in Baltimore, like, we only have like 2 vocational high schools, and then Baltimore County, it's like 2. So if you only have 4 schools and all these kids are trying to get in, that's why their enrollment rate is always through the roof, because people want to send their kids to these schools, but it's only 2 in the city and 2 in Baltimore County. So if you're listening and you're in education or you're connected to government, like this is the call to action. What you laughing at? Like,
Yeah, the skill.
this is the call to action. Because other states are doing it, other countries are doing it, China, other people are doing it.
A lot of times people have skills and don't know it.
No, that's true.
And I've admitted to, when I was at the university in Arkansas,
Yeah.
all of my siblings that were there, we had 1 meal card. But years later, when I was challenged, when I was doing motivation speaking to the businesses, I was challenged by one of the businesses, but I thought it was easier for me to do it. So because they forced me to do it, I discovered that I had the skill to sell. I said, if I'd have known that I had the skill to sell the way I sold, I would have been able to provide a meal card for all of my siblings.
I know that's right. Maybe you wouldn't be here preaching. Look, Logan say, okay, wrap it up. But yeah, so the last phase is talk about home ownership, and that's what Dr. Jones was also just talking about with this brochure. So we're talking about implementing everything that we've been doing on this talk radio program for the last 2 to 3 years, and now really like outside of the folks that we've already connected with through the platform to actually go out and give out these brochures to talk about not only helping them start a business, what it takes to start the business, what skills, tools, and all the things they need to start the business, but then also really pushing this home ownership aspect, which is the 3rd phase of this program. And Dr. Jones has done a lot of research to show that, home ownership is important. And so if you take the blueprint of Johns Hopkins, who has folks, if you work for them and you live in a certain area or you want to be in a certain amount radius, they help you with the closing costs. You don't have to worry about having good credit, all the things that it takes to really buy a house that really prevents people from being homeowners. Johns Hopkins is doing the work where they're helping people that are tied in with employment to do that. And so you could be a small business. You may not be able to help all your employees, but you may have 1 employee of the year that you're doing this opportunity for. But the main thing is that when people own their homes, they treat their communities better. They clean up. They treat it better because they own it. They're not renting. It's theirs, and they have a sense of belonging. So I love that. So first, all the things, right?
Yeah.
I love that. So we talk about entrepreneurship, we talk about industrial arts in the school system, and then we talk about this home ownership portion. And so that's why this brochure and this new movement is going to be so important, because it's like we're putting action to what we're talking about right here on the program.
Now we're coming back to our...
You have anything else to add? She said, oh, me. I'm like, what do I have? So yeah, so close us out with something good.
Oh, I just want to remind that tomorrow will be Purple Sunday here.
Ooh, okay.
It's a day of remembrance and awareness of, we emphasize about pancreatic cancer. And we will be doing a special presentation on diabetes. This is also Diabetes Month. And diabetes is a crisis in the Black community.
For sure.
And so we have someone from the Baltimore City Health Department coming tomorrow, and she's going to tell us about some things that we as African Americans need to be doing, concentrating on our diet.
Hello.
And exercise, what we're eating, eliminating sugar from our diet.
Oh my God, don't
drinking
talk about sugar.
water. She has some things to do because when we had our senior wellness day, we did a pre-diabetes screening, and
I remember
we did
that.
the
Yeah, you guys did
blood
that.
pressure, and so we're just going to have someone come tomorrow to emphasize, what we need to do and what we need not to do. So we have someone here from Baltimore City Health Department, and we're going to be wearing our purple. Our magical healing
power, perfect.
Purple.
I love that. Yeah.
Today
I
is
just love
National
purple because it's little royalty.
Today is
National Diabetes Day, Awareness Day.
Yes.
Okay, Dr. Jones, you don't play about the days. Don't play with Dr. Jones, y'all. He gonna give you all the days every Saturday right here on this platform.
Yes, but we really, it's a crisis in the Black community. I'm someone that lives with type 2 diabetes. And I would say like 1 out of 4.
Yeah.
Everybody I know
Yes, has
type 2.
yeah.
I even have family members that had juvenile diabetes, which they've had
I never even
type
heard of that.
1.
Yeah.
Type 1 diabetes since they were 2 years old
Wow.
and had to deal with injections.
I never knew that.
Oh,
it could
yeah.
start
So
with the
it's
children,
a
yeah.
crisis
It's
in
a
the
huge
black
crisis.
community.
So this is good. And let's be clear. People listening like, oh, my God, that sounds like something I need to know or something I want my grandmother to know or something in my family
Be here
to know.
tomorrow,
So
then.
if they
Yeah,
can't, but
come
let's be clear. If they're like me,
tomorrow.
Dr. Jones, and they can't come to the church tomorrow, they can watch it live. They can
They can
watch it
watch
on they can watch it on
right.
YouTube. So because you guys get the viewers online. So you have YouTube and Facebook. It's Concord Baptist Church, Baltimore. Again, that's Concord Baptist Church, Baltimore. Watch us live tomorrow, 10 a.m. on either platform. And also, Dr. Jones, his message is going to recap. It's going to air right here on the same station on 106.1 Praise FM at 5 p.m. so you can listen to it. I'm trying to figure out, though, but when they listen at 5 p.m., it's just your sermon, though, right? It's not the whole service.
It's not some section of it.
Sections of the service.
Some
Okay,
section.
so that's good. So that's good to know. So listen up, guys. You got to tune in tomorrow. If you can't make it to the church, sit at home with your purple on.
That's
so
right.
You can,
Wear your
so
purple.
Wear your purple so you
Magical
can channel in that
healing
energy.
power.
Yes, so it can reach you through the screen, right? That's what you want to do. And so that's where you want to go. And they're cutting us off. So if we talked about anything today, call the church 410-367-1117. We'll be happy to talk to you there. And Dr. Jones, what is it?
I know a place.
And we'll take you there.
Ain't nobody crying. Ain't nobody worried. Ain't no smiling faces.
Praise 106.1.
Baltimore, it's that time of year. And this season, the spirit of Christmas is coming alive with the legendary Take 6 live at Keystone Corner for 6 special holiday shows, December 5th through the 7th. Experience their Grammy-winning harmonies.